Hi Scorpio, this is Petra at indigotarot.club, and I'm here to do a general and love reading for you for the month of April 2017. I've already shuffled and cut the cards, so let's get started. For work, I have the Hierophant. For home, I have the Queen of Cups. For unexpected, I have the Six of Swords. For your role, I have the Five of Cups. And for the outcome, I have the Page of Pentacles. Initially, it feels like you're going to have to go on a trip to go see a family member who's not feeling too well. You're going to be pretty sad about this, but you are going to be able to go on this trip. Okay, so for work, I have the Hierophant, and it feels like your boss is giving you a hard time because you're not doing your job in the steps or in the correct way that he or she wants you to do it. And you're getting the work done, but this person's not pleased because you're not following directions or orders to the letter. That's the problem they have. So if you want them to give you a good review or possibly a promotion or a raise, if that's something on your mind right now for April 2017, Scorpio, you're going to have to try your best to do a better job of following directions. You may want to write them down. That way you can go back and look at the list as you're working through the projects or project. That way you can do a better job of getting it done the way this person wants you to. This is your boss. And that's going to weigh heavily on his mind or her mind when it comes time for review and promotion. Okay, so for home, I have the Queen of Cups. For some of you, it feels like you're getting new carpet installed in your home, and it may be very expensive carpet and very thick carpet, thicker than your normal carpet that you had before, or thicker than you're used to. For others of you, it looks like you're pregnant, 3 to 4 months pregnant, 5 months pregnant, somewhere around there. Your bump is starting to show, and you have very long hair. And you're going to probably cut it really short. And I'm being asked to tell you to discuss it with your loved one or father of your baby or your spouse or partner. I'm being asked to tell you to ask to discuss this first with them and let them know what you're thinking about doing, because it feels like you're just going to do it yourself one day because you're just going to get tired of it, instead of going to a salon and having it done professionally. And anyway, that's the advice for you there with that. So for unexpected, I have the Six of Swords, Scorpio, for April 2017. And again, it feels like you're going to be called away. You're going to be called away that you have to take a trip to go see some family members or family member who's not doing too good right now. I heard financially, but at first it felt like physically. So maybe there's two separate groups here of Scorpios that have to be called away. Either way, you're going to be very, very sad about this matter. And you're being asked to look on the bright side of everything, to be as positive as possible, not to dwell on the negative. That's not going to get you anywhere. That's what I'm hearing. For outcome, I have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, it looks like you're going to get some news. Some of you are going to get some good news about some financial matter. Okay. Some of you are going to get some financial news that's not going to make you too happy, because it's not going to be exactly what you wanted. You're going to get some of this amount of money that you were expecting, but not all of it. And then for others of you, you're going to get some news about getting some kind of financial aid. And again, you're not going to get the full amount. You're just going to get a partial amount. And it feels like there's some man that's made the decision, some man behind this that's made the decision. And this man is a coward. I'm hearing he's a coward. It feels a little bit like he doesn't want you to know that the decision came down to him only, because when he's around you or when you've talked to him or he's interviewed you, he's all smiles and trying to act like he's not really the boss. He just does what his superiors tell him to do and things like that. But what I'm being shown here is that he's the one that made the decision not to give you the full amount of money that you had requested. So this has something to do with financial aid or a loan from a bank or something. Okay, so for your love reading now, Scorpio, for April, I'm going to pull 3 cards. And what I have is the 10 of Rods, the 2 of Swords, and the Page of Cups. And I'm being drawn to the color in the 10 of Rods and the 2 of Swords. It feels like you might be feeling like you were left out in the cold. Like maybe someone told you to leave. You moved out of someone's house recently, last month, possibly February or March. You moved out of someone's house and you had to go live with somebody else and bring your belongings with you. And it was a big pain to have to move all this stuff to this friend's house of yours who's going to let you stay there for a while. It looks like you're going to stay for 2 or 3 months, and you have to get back on your feet. It feels like you lost your job. But anyway, the person whose house you moved out of, that was your boyfriend or girlfriend's house. And it feels like because of that person's parents, that's why you had to move out. So it feels also like the job that you had was working with those parents as well. So maybe you did something that upset them and they told their daughter or son to kick you out, and they let you go also from the job that you had. Let me see what other messages I get here. For some of you, you're going to have some unexpected news that's going to make you very happy, and it may have to do with someone telling you that they're interested in you in a romantic way. You're going to be shocked, and maybe someone from work, and you're going to be fairly shocked. And it looks like you have very long hair, but you want to cut it down to above your shoulders. So again, I'm being asked to advise you to talk to someone. Tell them that you're stressed out and try to do some things to calm yourself down. Again, you might be pregnant. So that's going to be causing some emotional fluctuations in you. But you need to talk to someone about this before you just chop your hair off. Okay. Now for overall advice for you, Scorpio, for April 2017, I want to pull a card from the Ascended Masters Oracle cards from Doreen Virtue. This is overall advice for you, Scorpio, for April 2017. Overall advice. Okay. The overall advice is flow of prosperity. This card indicates that your prayers about finances have been heard and answered. Tap into your manifestation power by focusing on abundance instead of worrying about money. You have nothing to fear. A new flow of prosperity is supporting you and your loved ones. Additional meanings is stop worrying about money. Worries only attract money problems. Everything's going to be okay, especially with respect to finances. You have the support to make a desired life change right now. Visualize and affirm prosperity. Now, I want you to think about a question that is on your mind or in your heart heavily right now, Scorpio. And I'm shuffling my Angel Answers Oracle cards deck from Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. So you have that question on your mind right now. You're thinking about that question heavily right now. I want you to choose number 1, 2, or 3. Okay, so if you chose number 1, the message from the Angel Answers deck is trust. If you chose 2, the answer is get more information. And if you chose 3, the answer is perfect timing. Okay, Scorpio, I hope that helped you out for April 2017. I look forward to seeing you in May. If you'd like to get a personal reading with me, you can visit my website, indigotarot.club, for more information. I appreciate you watching my videos every month, and I look forward to your comments. Thank you for watching. This is Petra at indigotarot.club.